Why is being called a DJ an insult? Why do some electronic musicians not want to be called a DJ? I'm going to give you a short answer and a long answer. Short answer, for a lot of artists, they look at the term DJ synonymous with cover band. That is the best way to think of it. So for example, let's say you see a band live, let's say performing, and let's say they perform a bunch of original tracks, a bunch of original works. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into those songs in terms of the beat, the arrangement, writing all their lyrics, etc., etc. And let's say after the show, you go up to them and you say, "Whoa, you guys were amazing. Like you're an amazing cover band." They would be offended, right? They'd be like, "Whoa, we're not a cover band. Like we made these songs. We performed our songs. These are all of our original works." Likewise, that is the way a lot of electronic artists take the whole term of a DJ and how it applies to them. So that's one thing I do want to say, that I feel like for a lot of people, they do mean it in, I would say, kind of a nice way, because I feel like to a lot of people, if I say I'm a DJ and if I say I'm an electronic artist, most people hear the exact same thing, right? And I feel like especially in this day and age, Dylan Francis to Diplo to et cetera, the term DJ is in a way synonymous with an artist. However, there are some artists out there who take a lot of offense to it. It is kind of interesting how, if let's say you're somebody who has, let's say a controller, like a DJ controller, you're performing at a college bar and you're just playing top 40, EDM, hip hop, very typical for most, let's say, college bars, you're a DJ. However, next you make all your own music, you produce all your own music, you spend a lot of time arranging, music theory, mixing, mastering, etc. You are also considered a DJ. And this is why I just wanted to make this quick video about this, because I have had some people say, "Hey Mark, I went up to one guy and I said, 'Hey, you're a great DJ, I love your music,' and he got offended." There are some electronic artists who will actually be like, "Whoa, I'm not a DJ, I'm an artist," or "I'm not a DJ, I'm a producer." Now, I will say, and this is where it gets kind of tricky, this could be a whole other subject for a whole other video. There is a massive difference between being an electronic artist and a DJ per se, in the sense that I feel like for a DJ, it's all about how to mix well. There's a whole craft of mixing, how to perform in front of a crowd, how to read a crowd, how to know how to play the right songs at the right time, and not just that, but how to get to those songs as well, and bringing the crowd through an entire journey. And as you can imagine, that is a very different skill set than, let's say, producing and creating music in terms of, like I said, arranging, mixing, mastering, music theory, lyrics writing as well. Let's say if you're a singer or songwriter, there's a whole other craft of making music. Now, of course, for most artists in the electronic community, they do both. They make their own music in addition to DJing. And this is why, like I said, some of them do take offense to that statement of being a DJ, because to them, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, the way they hear it is that they are a cover band. They're just playing other people's music and they've not made any of their music on their own. Which, of course, especially in this day and age, for most electronic artists, is not the case. Most electronic artists now make their own music. I feel like you almost have to kind of compete in the EDM world, just because there are a million DJs who know how to mix and transition and know how to pick the right songs, but there's a lot fewer who actually make their own music and not only produce, but also perform their own music live.